Yo, 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 how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? This is your boy Big Randy coming at you at Big Randy, Real Men Talk. Coming at you at Big Randy, Real Men Talk. First and foremost, before I get into today's video, I want to give a shout out to everybody subscribed to the channel. Everybody that took the time to view the content is greatly appreciated. Thank you. Today's video is this. Women out there that think that their sex is worth hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars. Women crazy expectations that make them believe that their sex is worth hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars. Oh shit, boy. Let's talk about this shit. Ladies, I understand your body's supposed to be your sanctuary. Your body's supposed to be everything. Your body is your body. As a man, I would look at a woman different if she's going out there to sell her body. If she's going out there to sell what God graced her with and gave her, you know what I'm saying? I feel like you're just a prostitute. But you have these women that actually think that their sex or their vagina is worth hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars. Let me get deep into this shit, because this shit is super funny. And here we go. Ladies, you're not virgins. Half of y'all out there done slept with a lot of men. You done out there, you done got out there, your shit stretched out. You done went out there and did what you did and had fun and went through your quote-unquote whole phase and all of that. And you still asking for 2026 prices on an old ass Dodge that was in 1989. Ladies, you need to stop. Sit your ass down and understand it's not what you think no more. Why do you think a lot of the brothers go on Facebook and be like, I got that $40? Because that's what it's worth now, ladies. This is what it's worth now. The market is so flooded with this vagina stuff that your stuff is worth $40 now to the average man. He will look to bang you in the backseat of a car for $40. And it's crazy because you got women that think that they so much more high maintenance because they're more pretty. You should spend more money on me because I'm drop dead gorgeous and this and that. It just doesn't work that way, ladies. To a particular right man, yes, a rich man might want a hot woman. He might want a hot wife. He might want to feel like that she's hot and she's this and that. But I always say this, brother. Me and my opinion is this. I don't really want a hot ass wife like that. I can have me a beautiful wife that I feel is beautiful to me in my eyes. And I can be happy with that. She don't have to be drop dead gorgeous. She don't have to be the finest woman that ever walked the face of the earth to me. That's just me. But you got a lot of these women out here that grew up and said that why do a man shouldn't offer you all this money just for your body, for your unforgivable to have access to your body whenever he wants and he's paying for it. A lot of you women been told this because you're models or you've been walking across the runway and all these guys tell you they beautiful. If you sit down and listen to some of the models, they say they got their heart broke by regular construction workers, guys that wasn't even in the industry, guys that they liked it. You see, it's not always about money, ladies. Stop thinking that your vagina is better than our situation that we have. I'm not going to get too ballsy into it, but I'm going to explain to you, ladies. Stop overvaluing yourself just because you have a hole between your legs. It's unacceptable. If you want to be a hooker, go out there and sell yourself if that's what you choose to do. But understand this, you have miles on your stuff. The moment you start having kids, the moment you start having multiple partners, and ladies, I know a lot of women that it's like them having multiple partners is like them using the bathroom on the toilet. So, ladies, if you're not a virgin, then don't think a man's supposed to be doing all this, buying you Gucci and Prada and all that for a damn woman that's already been struck already. Now, if you was a virgin, that's different. That means you never been touched. A man to go through hell and hot water to get that. He wants to be the first one to actually touch you. But in the dating market, you're not going to find that. You're not going to find that. And the brothers, I always tell y'all, the women be wanting it just as much as we do. We just come off too thirsty sometimes. That's our problem. We going to change that. We got to stop being thirsty because they want to do it just as bad as we do. You know, we just come off too thirsty. And then we have to ask and go through all that. I learned this a long time ago. If I married you and I have to ask you for what I want, then I don't think that we should be compatible. That means that you're not my wife. You see, a real woman to know it don't take much to please your man. What we do in this world as husband and wife is that we do things to appease our partners. We might do things that we don't want to do to appease our partners. That's what it's called being married. Doing things sometimes you don't want to do, but you have to do it because you're trying to appease your partner. Ladies, men do that for y'all. Y'all should do the same for your husband. If the man wants sex and you don't feel like it, just toot your ass in there and give it to him. Stop saying I'm tired and all that. He don't want to hear that shit. He doesn't. When he goes outside the marriage, then y'all start questioning your ability to please your husband in the bedroom when he asks for what he wants. Ladies, you shouldn't do that. You know, you should be appeasing him and he should be appeasing you. But let's get back on subject. Ladies, your sex is not all of that. I'm sorry to tell you, ladies, for the price tag that y'all asking for, it's ridiculous. You even got women out here like, you know, my man, homegirl from the Players Club, Lisa Ray. She's damn near 60. You still look decent, but I wouldn't pay no 2026 price for no old ass 1965 Dodge Caravan or no goddamn 1989 Mercedes Benz. You're 60. That means your level of what you can ask for and what you feel like you expect goes out the window. Ladies, understand, mileage on your shit does count to a man. Because at the end of the day, ladies, your sex is not all of that. It's not. For you to be thinking, since you're sleeping with a guy, you're supposed to be spending hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars on you is ridiculous, ladies. We're not buying it and you shouldn't be selling it. But I will tell you this, ladies. If you can go out there and make your own money that way, that's fine and dandy. Then continue to do that. But I'm going to tell you like I always tell you, ladies, respectfully, make your own money so you can date the man you want, not the man you need. Because at the end of the day, ladies, sex is not a hot commodity anymore. The price is falling like the stock market. And what you're going to get trying to play that game in Chicago, if you little hood rat chick that's going around getting banged, you're going to get $40 for your services. Enough for you to get you a 3-5 and maybe slide you a drink out of that, a couple of blunts. That's what you're going to get. So ladies, stop with the price tag. You don't have to sleep with the guys that you don't want to sleep with. That's the beauty of y'all being ladies. That's the beauty of y'all having control and access to sex. You don't have to sleep with that guy. You don't. You don't have to give him the time of day. You don't even have to let him get anywhere near you. So lady, that's the power that you have. But when you start coming out the gate thinking a man's supposed to give you hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars just because we can have sex and you can make me feel good. Last I remember, ladies, we're exchanging orgasms. You're getting something out of it too. So ladies, your sex is not all of that. Relax and understand. If you're going to be a smart lady and understand what your worth is, that's fine. Your worth is in how a man treats you, how he loves you and how he looks out for you and how he has your back and how he treats you. That is your worth. But if you know that you out here selling that thing, you're not going to get nothing in the Chicago market but $40. And I'm going to tell you what my boy Mookie used to say all the time. It's only bacon. You go get $40. Just being real. Peace and love to you. I'm out. Peace.